What's going on, guys? I'm back, and last night I watched this movie called The Hunt with Hilary Swank and a newcomer to the game, Betty Gilpin. I've never seen this actress before, ever. This is a fresh face for me. I think she was supposed to be on a Netflix comedy or something like that before this, but this is the first movie I've ever seen her in. And it's always good to see a fresh face, like I said. It's interesting. So, first of all, I was not going to see this movie, y'all. I had avoided it at every cost. It just felt like another Ready or Not. Like they were trying to be Ready or Not. The plot felt similar, whatever. To me, it had so many similarities, man. Just from the trailer. And that's just off the first look. Me prejudging. But then I was convinced to maybe give it a chance. I was told I might like it. I don't know what I'm missing. I have to give it a chance. And I gave it a chance. And we're about to get into that. So, before I go any further, let me break down this movie, explain a little bit for some people who are not familiar with this movie. The Hunt is about a company. I'm not sure what the company was for. I didn't pay attention to that part of the movie. That had joked about doing a manhunt or playing a game of hunting people down. They have just joked about it, but then it actually came true. All right, and the people they were hunting, these people they call the elite, were hunting down others like a lower class called the deplorables. All right. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. That's pretty much the premise of the movie. It's the elite hunting down the deplorables, the upper class hunting down the lower class, pretty much. All right. Very interesting. There's some humor to this. A lot of action. Let's get to this. Let's get to the positives. You know the basics of this. Let's get to the positives of the movie. The positives. This movie had some shockers. All right, it shocked me. There were people were getting offed in this movie like nobody's business. People were getting messed up, left and right. You never know when it was gonna hit too. You never know when the killing was gonna come. That's the crazy part about this movie. You can't guess. There's no guessing of what's going to happen. All right, you won't guess right. You're not gonna guess right. It especially at the beginning of the movie, it kept going, and there's also a deep meaning to this movie too, man. Because when they say the deplorables, the people that they chose to hunt down this movie really kind of felt like they were supposed to be the conservatives, and then the people who were doing the hunting were liberals, if we want to get political with this. Because on one side you have people who are what you would call snowflakes, SJWs, whatever you want to call that. You know, way too oversensitive about something. Everything's a touchy subject. They're fake woke people on that side. It's everything in this movie. And then on the other side, you have your hardworking. I'm not saying they're not hardworking. I'm saying though, you have your hardworking with country folk. There are a lot of rednecks that were being hunted. All right. People who weren't afraid to probably use provocative language and, offensive language. You know what I'm saying? it was that kind of dynamic was going on in this movie, and that was interesting to me. That was crazy how they did that. That you see both sides, like, and the liberals were doing the hunting. The liberals, not the conservatives. The liberals were doing the hunting. Okay, that's how I see it. The liberal, and I see the conservative side on this. Man, like I said, I got to give it up to, once again, Betty Gilpin, the new face in the game. She was one of the ones being hunted. And I'm going to tell you right now, her character was scarier than the hunters themselves. See, her character was scarier than the bad guys. I was intimidated by her. She did such a good job. She did a really good job in this movie, man. I got to give it up to her, man. And I look forward to seeing her in future roles, because she did a great job. She killed this role, y'all. She killed this role. I'm telling you. Check it out. Check out her character, how she moves, how she acts. Every time she showed up. Oh, bro. That was oh my God, I enjoyed that. Her part in the movie. And Hilary Swank was a very interesting character too. Hilary Swank's character was very interesting too. Those two characters. Damn. Yeah, it was crazy. That was a crazy one. Now as far as negatives, there's not much to say about anything negative. Only that you could feel a bit of cheese, like a low budget vibe, right? Because it wasn't like this movie was pumped up like super hard. There was definitely a low budget vibe to the movie, but it did not hurt the movie in any way possible. It didn't hurt the movie at all. It didn't hurt the movie. The actors still shine through. Everybody did their part. Everything came together perfect. There weren't any flaws. There were barely any flaws to this movie, even though it had the low budget vibe. All right, I love this movie. I'm just gonna say before I even rate it, you know I'm about to rate it. I was surprised by this movie. I loved every part of this movie. This was crazy. It kept me up. That movie kept me going, man. I enjoyed this movie. All right. And with that being said, you know it's getting a hell yeah. It's getting a hell yeah. I think that might be the first hell yeah of this year, I think. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's the first hell yeah of the year. Kudos to Betty Gilpin. So scary. Check this movie out, man. Download this. Check it out. I recommend it strongly. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.